Shadow play on. Okay. TheFEARhunter performing Surv Redux version 0.1a private build release test 1 launching in administrator mode. Switches from full screen to windowed mode perfectly. Just removing some windows. And beginning. That's a bit fucking loud, isn't it? Can't hear myself speak! It's a little better. Engaging survival mode, original. Okay, game enters survival mode perfectly. A little bit dark, but nothing, a little adjustment of my... Oh, tape.
Survival zone tape recording. If you hear this message, then it means you're stuck in the survival zone of the dimension, which means I cannot help you. Of course, if you're stuck in the dimension, that means that you are destined to die, and I'm afraid nothing will change that. But the least I can do now is at least share some information. Your objective inside the survival zone is, well, sounds pretty simple, but technically isn't. You have to survive as long as you possibly can, taking advantage of whatever you can find. Now, I heard that if you can survive for approximately 25 minutes, you should be able to get to another region inside this dimension, but remember, each dimension acts differently, and you're still destined to die at the end, so you can struggle endlessly or give up by the way. But that's up to you. I'm for your viability, do as you wish. Now you should remember that the main reason you're still alive inside the survival zone is because you have a dual lamp with you. Take heed though. Do not let that dual lamp's battery run out under any circumstance, or you're dead. Loveless kills. The primary light is always active and you can't turn it off, then again why would you? And as long as that thing is on, you should be okay. Now, here comes the thing though. Well, it doesn't use much battery though, that's the best part. But you also have a secondary light, and I'm afraid you're gonna have to use that pretty often. Just hold down the F button at the side, and you should be able to keep it turned on. As long as you hold that button down, the second light will stay on. It's a big searchlight though. So, that means it uses battery pretty quickly. So don't rely on that thing too much. I know you can barely see like 2 feet in front of you with the primary light, but you have to conserve your battery as much as you can. Now, the main reason you're gonna have to rely on the secondary light is because the previous victims of this place turned into these shadowy figures, I presume. Now, these things are like, well, they look like a normal person, you and I, but the twist there is that they're completely black. Even if you shine light on them, they seem to absorb light. But here comes the thing, they're vulnerable to it. So if you shine your secondary light on them long enough, they should explode, harmlessly of course. That should get rid of them. But remember, more than one can appear at a time, and they try to catch you by surprise. Not to mention that they blend into the darkness really well. So be cautious about them, okay? You might hear them before you see them though. That's a good trait about these beings in this dimension. They always make a sound when they're approaching. Try to recognize as much as you can. Also,
Alright,
keep
heard
an
that.
eye on your physical condition, alright? I mean, your health, your stamina, your energy levels, or your fatigue. You have to keep an eye on these, okay? Your health and stamina can recover pretty easily. And you can also find these loot crates in the dimension that contain, well, something. Just check for the symbol on the front and you should know what it contains. It can range from a simple medkit, or an energy drink, or a battery. Could be something entirely different. But also keep an eye on your fatigue, okay? If you get too fatigued, then that might get in the way. Also, when you hear that one signature sound, pretty much every being in the dimension makes the same kind of sound. So whenever you hear it, unless it's a shadow, keep your distance. You should keep a distance with the shadows too, but the shadows are the only things that are really vulnerable to light. Everything else, that's a big no-no. So don't even bother wasting your dual lamps battery on it. Oh, and one more thing. I made some audio recordings about the beings in this dimension, and I placed them in these antenna/radio devices. Keep an eye out for those, okay? Well, ear would work best. They make a small noise when you get close enough to them. So, they should contain some more information about how these beings work. I've been stuck here for long enough to study them, so I pretty much know how to avoid them. Still, it would help if you look out for those. Well, I'm pretty sure I covered everything. There really isn't much for me to tell you at this point. You already know everything you need to know. So, good luck, friend. I know you're gonna need it. We may or may not meet up, but don't keep your hopes up for that. I may be long gone by the time you hear these recordings.
Alright, recording's done. So, now I can proceed with my tests. Shadow figures work well. Follows me well. Responds to the light as they're meant to. There's another noise. Currently 5 minutes in. Oh, there's another one over there. Let's get rid of him. Oh, another one. Right. Oh, geez, there's a few of them. Okay, the directional tracking works alright. It does good with my headset too. Okay, that's over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's just get rid of it. Okay, it looks like you can outrun them too. Oh, Jesus, that's scary. Oh, there's one of those creatures. Good work on using the noises to help it. So it gives the player a bit of a chance to get away. 6 minutes in. Currently no real issues that I have seen yet. Other than, well, the bit of the texture. You can see there's like the white outlines on the trees, but that's not a big problem. Nothing game breaking, not yet. The battery seems to be doing alright. I wonder if that's the noise of the tapes. Better go investigate. Ah, a battery power up. Nice. Whoop, he's still after me. Got a shadow and the skull dude after me. I'll perform my second test in full screen. Just thought I'd test in both, see if there's any problems. Go towards the green light, shall we? So far so good, running smoothly, 60 frames per second. Oh. What the hell is that? Don't know if that's meant to do that. Unless that's just the light. Alright, nearly hit 9 minutes. Damn, that's a lot of shadows over there. I don't know if that green light's meant to be there. If it isn't, then there's a bug. Oh, it's him. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, Jesus. I'm being chased by fire. That's new. Oh. Okay, the fire teleports in. That's fair enough. Unknown at this time. almost 14, almost 15 minutes survival time, I think. No real major bugs. Seems to work fine for now. I'll return later on for test number 2 in full screen. Oh yeah, there seems to be a problem with the mouse when you return to the menu there. Just a quick alt tab would have fixed me.